right, so for the next example, we have what's called straight line depreciation. And businesses and stuff use this anytime they're trying to basically get a break on taxes. They have this equipment, and over time, this equipment is going to get old and run down, and they have to take basically a loss on the item every year that they have it. So it says the book value is the value of an asset that a company uses to create the balance sheet. Some companies use straight line depreciation so that the value of an asset declines by a fixed amount. This would be computers, laptops. If you owned a rental property, it could be washing machines or stuff like that. So this is very similar to using y equals mx plus b. M is the opposite of the original cost over years, and then b is the original cost. The idea is y equals mx plus b. If x is 0, the original time is 0, and it's the original cost. And then after each year, it starts going down. So it says a company just purchased a new computer for $3,000. The company chooses to depreciate the computer using the straight line method over 5 years. It says write a linear function that expresses the book value v of this new computer as a function of x. So the two things that we need is we need m and we need b. Okay, so the idea is we need v of x, again, book value in terms of x, age is mx plus b. And we got to come up with m and b. Well, m is the original cost over years. So off to the side, I'm going to do that. The original cost of my item was $3,000, so the opposite of that. And we're going over 5 years. So my slope, if I go ahead and divide, I should get negative 600. And my b value is the original cost, which again was 3,000. So the answer for part A, v of x in terms of book value in terms of x, negative 600, x, and then plus 3,000. Part B asks us to predict the book value when the computer after 2 years. So can predict the book value of the computer after 2 years. That's when x is 2. So all we got to do is pluggy-chuggy that in. Find v of 2. Anywhere there's an x, you would plug in 2. You guys can do that in your head. 2 times negative 600 is negative 1,200, and then plus 3,000. So after 2 years, that computer is down to $1,800, $1,800. One of the questions they might ask you is to interpret the slope. And the slope, again, is the cost over years. So in our case, our slope is negative 600 over 1. And basically what that means is that the price or the value of our item is decreasing by $600 every year. So again, if it's negative 600 every year, we're taking off $600 of its value, and that's per year. Last but not least, we have when will the book value of the computer reach 500? So that's when is v of x? When's your y value? 500. And all we got to do is plug that in and solve. So v of x is 500 equals negative 600x plus 3,000. From there, we can go ahead and subtract over. We get negative 2,500 equals negative 600, and then go ahead and divide by negative 600. And I'm running room on our right over here. We go ahead and take that, plug it in. I get negative 2,500 divided by negative 600. And we get about 4.16 years. Okay, so about 4.16 years, that thing's only $500.